Not every battle has a roar. In the vast, untamed wilderness, where survival is a daily referendum on strength and wit, we often imagine the clash of titans as a symphony of violence, a maelstrom of claws, teeth, and raw, unrestrained power. We envision lions locked in a brutal ballet, bears trading thunderous blows, and wolves waging wars of attrition. But the truth, etched into the very fabric of nature's law, is far more subtle, far more strategic. In the wild, the strongest, most intelligent predators rarely charge headfirst into open conflict. The true measure of dominance isn't found in the ferocity of a charge, but in the chilling stillness of a calculated standoff. This is the art of the bloodless war, a high-stakes game of psychological chess where the most devastating move is often the one that is never made. They observe, they wait, they calculate. Imagine two alpha wolves, rulers of neighboring territories, their pack's futures resting squarely on their powerful shoulders. Their paths cross not on a battlefield strewn with the fallen, but on a silent, snow-dusted ridgeline under the pale light of a winter moon. There is no guttural snarling, no bared fangs breaking the pristine silence. Instead, there is an exchange, a dialogue conducted in a language older than words. It's a language of posture, of presence, of pure, unadulterated intent. Each wolf stands its ground, a living statue of controlled aggression. Their muscles are coiled springs, ready to unleash hell, yet they remain perfectly still. Their gazes lock across the frozen expanse, a conduit through which invisible currents of power flow. It's a test of nerve, a mental duel where the first to flinch, the first to break eye contact, concedes a critical psychological advantage. They are not merely seeing each other. They are reading each other, analyzing every minute twitch, every subtle shift in weight, every flicker in the eye. They are calculating the cost of a fight, the risk of injury, the potential for a Pyrrhic victory that would leave their pack vulnerable to other threats. In this silent theater, the air itself crackles with tension, thick with the unspoken question, who will yield? Eyes meet from afar. Picture a jaguar, the ghost of the Amazon, its rosette-patterned coat a masterpiece of camouflage against the dappled light of the forest floor. It moves with a liquidity that belies its immense power, a phantom of muscle and sinew. On the opposite bank of a wide, murky river, a massive black caiman, an ancient reptilian monarch, basks in the humid air, its armored hide glistening like obsidian. The jaguar has been tracking it for hours, not with the intent to hunt, but to patrol the boundary of its domain. The caiman, in turn, has been aware of the jaguar's presence long before it appeared at the water's edge. Their eyes meet across the swirling brown water, a chasm that is both a physical barrier and a symbolic line in the sand. The jaguar doesn't crouch to spring. The caiman doesn't slide into the water to attack. Instead, they engage in a prolonged, silent appraisal. The jaguar's unblinking stare is a declaration of its mastery over the land, a silent testament to its agility and lethal prowess. The caiman's stillness is an assertion of its own dominion, its powerful jaws and primordial strength a clear statement of its rule over the water. For long, drawn-out minutes, they are locked in this visual stalemate. Two apex predators acknowledging each other's power, each respecting the invisible line that separates their kingdoms. The tension is a physical force, a palpable pressure that seems to warp the very air between them. One step too close could be a declaration of war. A grizzly bear, a walking mountain of fur and muscle, forages for berries on a mountainside, its massive head swinging low. It is the undisputed king of this alpine territory. But from the cliffs above, a pair of golden eyes watches its every move. A cougar, sleek and silent, lies flattened against a rocky ledge, a master of stealth and ambush. The cougar has a fresh kill nearby, a mule deer it painstakingly brought down, and the bear is slowly, methodically, moving closer. The scent of blood hangs heavy in the thin mountain air, an irresistible lure for the omnivorous giant. The cougar does not issue a warning cry. It simply shifts its weight, a nearly imperceptible movement, but one that the bear, with its keen senses, immediately registers. The bear stops, lifts its colossal head, and sniffs the air, its small eyes trying to pinpoint the source of the challenge. It knows another predator is near. It takes another lumbering step forward, a deliberate test of the unseen rival's resolve. This single step is not just a movement through space. It is a question, a provocation, an escalation. The air grows cold. The birds fall silent. The entire mountainside seems to hold its breath, waiting for the inevitable explosion. This is the tipping point, the moment where the Cold War could turn catastrophically hot. The cougar's muscles bunch, ready to either defend its prize or vanish into the cracks. The bear's decision to take one more step will be the spark that ignites the powder keg. A conscious choice to cross the threshold from tense coexistence into open, brutal conflict. No pounce, no claws. The grizzly bear stands frozen for what feels like an eternity, processing the complex calculus of the situation. It weighs the promise of an easy meal against the certainty of a fight. A cougar, though much smaller, is a formidable opponent, a flurry of razor-sharp claws and piercing fangs, capable of inflicting grievous wounds even in a losing battle. An injury, even a minor one, could be a death sentence in this unforgiving environment, hindering the bear's ability to hunt, to defend itself, to survive the coming winter. The potential reward is simply not worth the undeniable risk. With a low, rumbling huff that is not a growl of aggression, but a sigh of frustrated resignation, the great bear slowly, deliberately turns away. It angles its massive body sideways, a clear gesture of de-escalation, and ambles back the way it came, resuming its search for berries as if the deer kill never existed. The cougar, watching from its perch, remains motionless until the bear is a distant shape on the mountainside. There was no charge, no earth-shaking roar, no violent clash of bodies. The conflict was resolved before it ever began. Only a timely retreat, the one that determines who controls the territory. The bear's withdrawal was not an act of cowardice. It was an act of profound strategic intelligence. In that moment, a silent negotiation was concluded. The cougar, by holding its ground, affirmed its claim to the immediate area and its kill. The bear, by choosing to retreat, preserved its energy and its physical well-being, acknowledging the cougar's temporary dominance while retaining its own overarching control of the wider territory. This is the essence of nature's Cold War, a victory achieved not through bloodshed, but through wisdom. The true sovereign is not the one who fights every battle, but the one who knows which battles are worth fighting. This strategic retreat defines boundaries, establishes hierarchies, and maintains a delicate balance of power, ensuring that the ecosystem is governed not by chaos, but by a complex, unspoken code of conduct. The territory was controlled not by the one who attacked, but by the one who forced the other's hand, compelling a decision that ultimately avoided mutual destruction. In nature, victory doesn't belong to the loudest, but to the one who knows when not to fight.